Okay, nice and cool out again. Virginia weather is just, yeah, I think it's psycho. It's one extreme to the other from day to day. It could be 90 tomorrow and snow the next day. Actually, it did that, didn't it? So I got this little Vevor saw with me. I ran it yesterday off camera. I tuned it. It ran pretty good. I ran about a tank through it. Seemed like it did okay. So I got that set up. I got to go get the top out of a hickory that I took down yesterday. So I figured I'd just take it down there and run it, see how it does. Now I'm not just trying to bash Vevor, because actually I have a lot of Vevor products. Like this is a Vevor. All my legs I use on my benches and stuff are made by Vevor. My table flattening machine is made by Vevor. So it's not a knock on Vevor's company. It's just this saw. And some people have said they have this saw and they actually really love it. So I want to love it. I want it to do good. I paid for it. I want it to do good. So obviously I didn't want to pay for something and have it not be any good. So it's cold. Let's see how it starts. What it seems like to me is the easy start is it's a little different, I guess, than the other ones. It just seems to pull a little different. And if it doesn't start right away, it's kind of awkward. So a lot of people put it in the ground and put their foot on it. Well, my problem is my foot's too big to fit in the hole on this thing. So it's a little awkward, but we'll see. It seems like the choke, like, it's not pulling out all the way, but it is. The biggest problem is if you have this like here by your leg, like this, let me back up from the camera. If you have this like by your leg and you're pulling on it, what happens is you end up hitting the switch all the time. So that's been a problem that I've had. I've had to look down and I've hit that stupid switch. So it's a little weird. Let me see if I can back up. Let me move the camera. We can see if we can get it started this morning without too many issues. Fingers crossed. Chokes out. Let's give it a crank or two. It's just, I say it doesn't, it's like it's not pulling. I don't know, it's just a little weird. All right, let's do the old foot on the ground thing. For a person with a bad shoulder, this saw is making it. So you have to really pull it. So it has to assist, but it's not really assisting it as good as the other saws. I don't know how to explain it. Usually when I pull the other ones, I have a lot more recoil to start it than this one. This one, you've got to go further. And with my bad shoulder, if I can't just drop start it, it's more awkward to pull it with an easy start than it is to have the other way. So it's running. Like I said, it's just weird. The easy assist is a kind of assisting, but you almost got to drop start it. Like you saw right there, if I did just the easy assist pull, it wouldn't start it. But if I gave it a little something, but then kind of let it get wound up as I was pulling it, but not pull the full length, it would start. I don't know. It's just hard to explain unless you actually use the saw. So it's running. Let me get my PPE together, get loaded up in the tractor. We'll go down to that tree and we'll run a tank or so through it and get my hickory, because Lord knows we need a lot of firewood, especially after this year. All right, it's just the top out of that hickory. It's not a huge tree, but be a good test, probably about the right size for that saw. We'll get it cut up. Let's just see how that Vevor does this time. All right, let's just see what this little Vevor saw can do this morning. Hopefully it'll do well. I like to have it redeem itself. Sharpened it a little bit before I took it out, but we'll work with it for a little bit, and hopefully the phone will stay up. It's always something with cameras. starts really bogging down, it doesn't want to pull through the cut. You let off for a second, get the RPMs back up, then it starts cutting it real good again. It's just something a little weird going on. My other saws, you know, you can power into it, so I just might have to mess with the tuning a little bit more. I don't know. For the most part, it's running okay. I'm not as impressed. I'm definitely not as impressed with the saw as I am with my Neotech. That's for sure. Be ripping along, and then it just then you kind of take the load off it, rev it up a couple times, and it starts cutting again. I guarantee I'm getting close to half a tank. So when it gets around half a tank or a little low, it starts doing that. So I'm wondering if maybe the pickup tube or the filter to the filter is got a hole or something in it. You know, drawing air instead of fuel. But I ran a whole tank through it already once, so should still be good. Cut into that big section here. That's it. I think it just bit the dust. This thing, I'm telling you. Yep, it's gone. Blew up. What else can I say? I didn't even cut probably a bucket load on the tractor. I don't know what the deal is with the saw, but it always did some weird stuff. But now I'm pretty sure you just heard it quit. It did it a couple times before. It's not running hot or anything. It starts missing. And now, when you crank it, it's just like, listen to that. It blew it. Saw's locked up. I think people telling me how awesome that saw is. It literally just smoked itself. Just cutting up this little bit of wood. I wasn't running that hard. I was backing off on it when it got hot. Smoking now. Probably on fire. Yeah. Yeah. Threw away that $100.